Hello everybody, I am Dr. Indira, faculty from Riccia College, Bangalore. In today's lecture, we shall talk about Riccia, a common bryophyte. We shall study the morphology and the internal structure of the thallus of Riccia. In this slide, we can see the classification of Riccia. Since it is a bryophyte, we classify it under the division Bryophyta, class Hepaticopsida, order Marcantians, family Ricciaceae, and of course genus Riccia. If you look at the thallus of Riccia, we see that it is liver-like, lobed, and hence it is classified under the class Hepaticopsida. Riccia is cosmopolitan in distribution. It is widely distributed in the tropical and temperate regions of the world. It is represented by over 138 species. So we find this plant well growing in areas which receive sufficient amount of rainfall, as well as the soil must be really moist enough to help this bryophyte grow. We all know that bryophytes are otherwise called as amphibians of plant kingdom. So they have the ability to grow in a very moist environment as well as in a terrestrial habitat. All species of Riccia are generally terrestrial in nature, except certain species like Riccia fluitans, which is an aquatic species, and therefore it is found growing in the ponds and lakes. The genus Riccia was for the first time discovered by a botanist, F.F. Ricciae. Some of the common Indian species are Riccia discolor, Riccia gangetica, Riccia frostiae, Melanospora, crystallina, and fluitans. The thallus of Riccia lacks root, stem, leaves, and therefore such a plant body is usually called as a thalloid plant. The thallus of Riccia is dorsi-ventrally flattened. It is a very small thallus measuring few millimeters to centimeters. Riccia is commonly seen to grow as a mat on the surface of the soil. The thallus is dorsi-ventrally flattened with a very prominent midrib on the upper surface. At the tip of the thallus are seen the apical notches, which are the growing points of the thallus. Embedded in the thallus are the reproductive structures, namely archegonia and antheridia, and hence the thallus of Riccia is monoecious. On the ventral surface of the thallus are seen a number of rhizoids and scales. Rhizoids may be of two types, namely smooth rhizoids and pegged rhizoids or tuberculate rhizoids. The main function of the smooth rhizoids are absorption, while the tuberculate or the pegged rhizoids are mechanical in function. So the main function of rhizoids is basically absorption of water and nutrients, as well as it helps the plant fix to the substratum. Apart from rhizoids, we also find a number of scales on the ventral surface. These scales are simple, ligulate, and they help in protection. They are multicellular in nature and about measure 1 cell in thickness. In this slide, we shall look into the internal structure of Riccia thallus. The thallus may be broadly differentiated into an upper photosynthetic zone and a lower storage zone. As the name says, photosynthetic, this region is otherwise called as the assimilatory region or the region of photosynthesis. This region contains a number of vertically elongated chlorenchyma cells which contain chloroplasts, which separate the air chambers. While the storage region comprises of parenchyma cells which are compactly arranged without intracellular spaces and are involved in the storage of starch. From the storage region below are seen the lower epidermis, which gives rise to the rhizoids. Well, this was about the morphology of Riccia thallus, with a peek also into the internal structure. I hope you like the video. Thanks for watching.